Maybe it was that time you were doing math and forgot to carry the 1. Or that time you accidentally gave Toby and management a coffee with 4 sugars instead of 3. Come on. We've all done something wrong somewhere along the line, but at least you weren't arrested for it. Get ready, because we're going to show you some dumb people.
No.
Put your hands behind your back.
Please don't do this.
Some of them were caught stealing. Others came in drunk to work, whether or not that was a job at a Chevy dealership or a school. But none of that comes even close to a 21-year-old who spat in a police officer's food. So stick around as we explore these 4 cases when dumb people got arrested at their jobs. 21-year-old Naylene Tierra worked at a Chevrolet dealership and was fired on February 20th, 2023, but she refused to leave the office. Now, Naylene was intoxicated, and she got caught by her boss, who quickly called the cops after she said she wouldn't leave. Officer Cafoni was the first officer on the scene and had a little chat with her boss.
Probably 10 minutes before I called you guys. And she's refusing to leave.
Okay. Are you her direct supervisor?
Yeah, I'm the manager.
Once the officer's inside the office and speaking with her, you can clearly see that she does not want to leave her job. She only looks at him for a few seconds and turns back to continue her work.
You doing okay?
Yeah, hi, what's your name?
However, her unconcerned attitude didn't stop the officer, and he kept on questioning her. Her nonchalant attitude was going to take a turn quite quickly.
How may I help you?
No, how may I help you? What's going on?
Nothing. I'm just trying to figure this out.
Figure what out?
They didn't even type it all day. You type it. What's he typing, y'all?
What's your name is?
Naylene Tierra?
Melina?
Naylene.
Naylene?
Yeah.
Do you have any idea why I'm here?
He ain't even clicking it.
No clue. Just,
Would you like to
No
know what
clue
I'm
what you
here for?
clicking.
that's your problem.
Okay. Well, I know what I'm here for. That might be your problem, actually.
Bro,
It
what?
might be a business of yours.
What is she typing? What is she clicking
Now,
over there,
just
bro?
because she has, quote, no clue why the officer's there, it sure doesn't mean he's going to back down. Naylene Naylene here can be seen ignoring the officer and even cursing him.
Would you like to know what I'm here for?
That's your problem.
However, the officer's been in this business for quite some time and just dismissed her drunken comment. He then turns to the owner, and she tells Officer Cafoni that Naylene works in the business department. But Naylene quickly interrupts.
I'm the owner.
Okay, what's her title here?
She's a BDC. She works in the business
Yeah, I'm
development
also
center.
in law school if you want to take down my lawyer's information.
Officer Cafroni quickly responds and says that no one's talking to her and that she's just going to be ignored. But Naylene does not back down that easily. She continues on talking, but luckily this time there was no cursing directed at the officer.
I don't want to talk to you just yet. You just ignore me.
Okay,
So she was
I want
administrator
your
type
first
of
and
thing?
last name with my,
Yeah, that's her desk.
Oh, okay, so I want your ID number with your first and last name so I can
You're
talk to my lawyer.
you're gonna get it.
Yes, because I'm in law school.
Now wait a second. If she's a law school student, doesn't she know you can't go to work while you're drunk? I guess that's the one thing they don't teach you at law school. Naylene, however, doesn't stop there. She continues on, telling the officer that she's 21 years old and did paralegal work a year ago.
Oh yeah, I'm 21 and I did paralegal like a year ago.
She don't know what she talking about, bro. She just
Now, I'm
making
not calling her a
herself
liar.
dumb.
Okay, I am. It's highly unlikely that a 21-year-old graduated from law school. To do that, you need a 4-year college degree, and you have to
Yeah,
have
I
taken the
don't know.
LSAT to have gotten into law school, something that might be difficult for
Where this
someone who
come
worked a
from?
full-time job and
I
was
ain't gonna
working
lie,
at
I found
Chevrolet
this
on the
at
side.
the front
Officer
of my
Barnett
door.
arrives later, and the
Found
two
it in front
officers
of my
tried to
door.
get
It
Naylene
was
to
in the
finally
Amazon
leave the
page.
premises.
I smooth took it.
I
In
believe
the
they
house.
asked you to leave.
Somebody,
You're not
somebody
leaving.
knocking at the door.
I am.
I'll go
I
see.
am.
Okay,
I'm
when
just-
is your ride coming here?
I see an
partner,
Amazon
my
box.
mama
I'll
didn't
grab
speak
it.
Spanish.
My
I'll
partner
open
doesn't
it.
speak
It's a
Spanish.
whole
Okay.
Your partner doesn't speak Spanish,
No.
correct?
ball.
So that means I had
ain't
to
gonna lie.
physically.
Now, the two officers saw that the conversation with
Yeah, they got
Naylene
the
was going
camera on
nowhere,
it.
so they interrupted her and turned back to the owner and asked if they had officially asked Naylene to leave the property.
It put the wrong address, my
They
baby.
asked her to leave the problem.
Yes, we did. And then her mom was on the phone after I
Yeah,
told
my
her
mom
to
said that
leave.
she was on the
Her
way.
mom said she's not coming to pick her
Let her
up.
No, let me put my mom on speaker.
You need to leave the
She finna call her
dealership now,
mom.
please.
The owner stated that they called her mother, but Nayleen's mom said she wasn't going to come pick her up. However, Nayleen interrupts, stating that her mom was in fact on her way and that she'll call her and put her on speakerphone. Nayleen goes to pick up the phone, but the owner tells her it's time to leave. At this point, she rolls her chair closer to the officers, and the conversation went like this.
My mom
But
on
I
the
just
phone.
asked you to leave.
You have a vehicle here?
No,
Okay, it's time to go.
She drives, but I
We're telling you need to leave. You're gonna be
So
trespassed.
I can't call my mom and ask her to
You
pick
don't.
me
They don't
up?
want you to use their phones. Okay.
So I can't ask my mom to come pick me up?
You can use your phone, not mine.
You have a phone.
In one final attempt, Nayleen tries to just ignore the officers. Maybe they'll disappear if she just sits there. After a few minutes, she called her mom and asked her to come fetch her, but the call didn't go according to plan, although she and her mom had a pretty funny
Oh,
chat.
for sure finna claim my
Lo que
area.
dolía, lo que no es.
Soon as I'm done this
It's my
video,
mom.
see what this about.
Hi, Mom. So tengo la policía aquí diciendo que yo necesito irme de los premises, que yo necesito alguien que me recoja. Porque hay una gringa aquí fea, tú sabes, ya de pingada.
You don't want to do
Like
status
vieja
nine?
aquí.
You don't want to do status 9? It's a good
So
arrest.
necesito un Uber o voy a tener la policía.
Well, you can probably already guess what she got. And no, it wasn't an Uber. Her disrespectful attitude towards her former boss
going to
and
jail.
blatantly ignoring the officer's presence
You're going to
were
jail.
enough for the two officers to have had enough. They finally did what everyone was hoping they'd do right when they entered the doors.
All right, we're gonna go outside. What's her name?
No, eso no que va a pasar ahora mismo.
What is it?
What's your first name?
Entonces.
Okay, I've had enough. We're going. We're going outside. We're
Are
going
you
outside.
touching me?
Let's go outside. We've asked you to leave. Let's go.
Grab your purse.
We're going outside. Let's go.
Are you touching me?
Yes. Everyone's asked you to leave. Let's go. Let's go. Time to go outside.
I will pick myself up, but don't touch me.
Okay, let's go outside.
Okay,
We've
let me
asked you
grab
to
my
leave.
purse. Let me grab my purse, but do not touch me. Okay,
Outside.
but my lip gloss.
Grab
Like, bro, what the is wrong with
We've
you?
asked you to leave. It's time to go. That's okay. All right.
Check
all
out
right,
my
all
mouth.
right. All right. Put your hands behind your head. We're not doing this. We're not doing this.
Sherman, you should just left, bro.
Bro, stop! Stop!
Put your hands behind your
Mommy!
back.
No, I'm fine.
A little resistance.
No, this isn't resistance.
This is resisting.
This is not
Stop
resistance.
resisting.
I'm not resisting. I'm literally
Do it, do it.
innocent. I'm innocent.
Something super simple. You could have just left.
Now, if she wasn't resisting, then this is clearly not a banana. That's a pretty weird reference, but I'm just going to keep rolling here. The officers place her under arrest and escort her out of the building.
Hey, miss, do me a favor. Do a sweep on that desk. Make sure nothing else that belongs to her is there.
You know what? You know what, you guys, this whole company,
Just
this whole
one second
company's
now.
gonna be sued.
The quote-unquote innocent and drunk Nayleen yelled out that the whole company was going to be sued. But with her so-called degree from her so-called law school, we doubt that happened. She was finally out of the building, fired, and arrested, but not without one last outburst.
You
Come
could
on,
have
take
just,
me up, bitch! Take me up!
you could have just left.
Dale, take me up!
She was charged with disturbing the peace, trespassing, and resisting without violence. Okay, see here. You can't go into a school classroom while you're intoxicated, especially not on the first day and when you're an elementary teacher. Well, tell that to Kimberly Coates, a teacher from Oklahoma, who brought in a cup of her happy juice when she got to work.
I miss Karen.
So,
I miss.
just observing you in classroom, it looks
She
like
does it,
something's
y'all.
off a little bit. And
She
so
drink
I've
coffee
asked,
every morning.
Officer Dean to come in here.
Breath
and
can smell
visit.
like straight coffee.
Have you, have you taken anything that's You know, do you have a prescription for anything that maybe you have taken
Coffee
today?
and alcohol.
It seems like you're not the same person that I talked to this morning.
Now, the situation was handled perfectly by who we think might be the principal of the school. He didn't accuse her of being drunk. Instead, he covered everything and asked if she was on any medication. However, Kimberly Coates' medication isn't your normal sleeping pill. Oh no, it was a few bottles of Sleepy Time sap.
I did take some medication last night to help me with sleep because I have some anxiety stuff, but that's I can't think of the name of it right now, but I could look it up when I get home.
So you haven't taken anything while you were at school?
No.
Now, one thing I would tell you is, for your employment, I want you to be truthful.
Okay.
And so, would you be willing to take a breathalyzer test?
If I needed to, yeah.
She finna get fired.
You don't have to.
She finna look.
You do it.
She finna go with it even though she knows she not.
Have you taken any sort of medication today?
I'm sorry, what?
Have you taken any medication today?
I did take some medication this morning for my anxiety.
What did you take this morning?
I think it's called.
She just said she didn't take. She can't. Well, she said she couldn't think of any. She don't even know she took, bro.
Clozapine.
Let's ask the audience what they think. Do you guys think she had a few drinks before school? Or was it last night and she's just a bit hungover? Or was it while she was at school? Or maybe she didn't have anything to drink at all. And this is all a placebo effect after she drank too much water. Well, if you chose option 1, 2, and 3, you're most definitely correct. However, Kimberly is still trying to spin the story in her favor, and she tells a few more fibs before the truth finally comes out.
Not while I was at school.
When did you drink something?
Last night.
See, look, I'm telling you.
Okay.
And
Not here at school.
I was trying to make it a big deal.
It seemed that it changed. I mean, your demeanor kind of changed. Anything here at school?
Did she take it?
I wouldn't bring it into the school.
All right, it's time for the breathalyzer test. The officer asks
Oh,
Kimberly if she's going to blow double zeros, and
You
she
know you
answers with
finna
an I don't
fail,
know.
like, what you-
Well, Kimberly, you should know if you had something to drink or not while you were waiting in the parking lot of the school. Kimberly throws up her shoulders, and the officer decides he's going to test her.
Or not going to?
Okay, so what's going to happen?
I'm not going to do anything with you.
Well, I'm asking Mrs. Bowles.
Well, I'm just going to be honest, Kimberly. I'm concerned about you. I have a responsibility to take care of the kids.
Right.
And it's not going to be my decision.
It's my decision. So let's see what happens.
All right.
All right, so you're going to blow into it like you're blowing up a balloon, okay? And you're going to keep blowing until I tell you to stop. Until I tell you to stop, okay?
All right.
All right, give it a second.
I don't know how to do this.
You're just going to blow into it
Just
like
blow
you're
it.
as soon as I tell you to.
Just blow it, bro.
Take a big deep breath.
She messed up, bro.
Blow, 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 blow. All right, stop. Good job. You gonna tell me the truth? How much you had to drink?
I drank last night.
There's no way you drank last night.
Well, I did drink last night.
Did you drink at school? Is what he's asking. Tell us the truth.
I didn't drink at school.
That wouldn't blow that right there.
You blew 2 times the legal limit.
I did?
Yeah.
You're the one who brought a giant cup of alcohol to school. Man, Kimberly must have had quite a party
I
if she
didn't
blew
drink
a
at school.
.24. For those who aren't
I
aware,
drank
the
outside on my
.24
break,
is her
looking
blood
at it.
alcohol content, and that's what she blew during her breathalyzer test. Now she
Not
wants
old school
everyone to
properties.
believe that she only brought a Diet Coke to school. She told them that she had her last drink at 3 a.m. last night, and also that she has a drinking problem and is seeing a counselor. The officer states that he believes Kimberly is a functioning alcoholic, but that she had to have had a drink quite recently to blow a .24. He asked her if he can track her eyes, and Kimberly agrees.
My husband's he's still at school working.
Can I check your eyes?
Do what?
Can I check your eyes?
Yeah.
Can I stand up?
For what, bro? She already failed the test.
I'm not going to go through the entire test, but Stand with your feet.
Bro, that wasn't tied to this.
Feet side to
She
side.
failed the test. Am I lying? She already failed the test. She gone. No, he already finna say you fired. You're fired. What's her name? Oh, she's a 3rd grade teacher. She's a 3rd grade teacher. Miss.
You drank recently.
Miss who? Codal? Miss Coty? Miss Coty. Coty. Whatever that say, bro. 3rd grade.
Kimberly's asked if she knows her husband's number because she'll need someone to pick her up. However, she doesn't want to call her husband, and if she were to get in the car, the officer had every right to arrest her for driving under the influence. Kimberly started crying, and the officer decided that it was the perfect time to investigate her drink.
Bro, you see how he just... You see how... Bro, why you sipping from the...
I know I've been...
You got a whole straw, my nigga. You up...
Am I gonna get fired?
Honestly, yes.
Wait. This nigga took the cup,
You're under the
opened the
influence,
lid,
absolutely.
drunk from the... I mean, some people drink like that, bro. I don't know. You should just sip from the straw. But shoot, sometimes I do that.
Can it not just be that it's in my
That ain't
blood
his drink.
system, and that's why it's...
Bro, you're fired. You're fired.
Drank a shit ton
Well,
at like 8 o'clock this morning. I don't know how you could still be that high.
I did drink a lot last night.
How much did you drink?
I don't... Too much.
What do you drink?
Wine.
So how many bottles of wine did you drink?
We had the box.
Did you drink a whole box of wine?
Half a box.
And you stopped drinking at like 3 this morning?
Presley Johnson, please come to the office. Presley.
The problem
She
is
just
they said you were
drives
fine
me
this
crazy.
morning, and then now recently they've noticed a difference.
See, and that's weird to me. That I was okay this morning. I would think that it would be...
Which makes me think that you drank recently.
Now, just because she was telling the truth about the Coke in the cup, it doesn't mean she hasn't taken a drink that day. The officer and the principal tried to entice Kimberly into calling her husband to come pick her up, but she doesn't want that. So, the officer told her that she can either call her husband or he would take her to jail for public intoxication, another thing she didn't want. The principal then tells her that they believe she drank while she was at school, and Kimberly decides to change her story one more time.
You're lying to us.
Okay, I drank on the way to work.
Okay. I'm glad that you told us that. Okay. We'll still discuss tomorrow.
I went to work here. I went to work here.
So tomorrow at 9 o'clock. Now let's call somebody and have them pick you up.
No, I can't call my husband.
Do you have anyone else you can call?
You have a friend that can come pick you up?
I don't know.
Alright, yeah, we're gonna wrap it right there. I ain't gonna lie. The video.
Would you rather call your husband to come pick you up?
Oh.
Or would you rather call your husband to come get you from jail?
Make sure y'all like and subscribe. We're going up. Yeah. Wow.